What's up guys, welcome back to Real Talk. So if you're new to the channel, my name's Christian and welcome back to another video, the third and final video with the Ford Capri. Well, I'm going to be talking about the things you should know before you buy it, the 5 things I love and the 5 things I really don't like about this car. So without further ado, let's jump in and let's see what this car is all about. So guys, welcome back to the final video on the Ford Capri. And this is where I talk about the 5 things I like and the 5 things I've struggled with on this car that I'm just not a fan of. So what should we jump in with, the things I like or the things I dislike? We'll jump straight in with the things I like. I think let's start on a positive note. First thing, my favourite thing, seats. The seats, I've said it in every video, they are banging. They look good, they're comfortable, they hold you in place. The adjustments are perfect. There's plenty of adjustments that you can make to find your perfect driving position. It is a nice place to sit. It's a nice place to be for sure. So that is number 1. The seats absolutely tick off. Like I say, comparing it to the Model Y seats with absolutely nothing to hold you in place, just a fat man's couch, this is much better, and I do love the way that the seats look for sure. Number 2, the steering rack. This car, the steering rack and the turning circle is mad. And the reason it's crazy for me to say, because the old reviews used to do how quick is the car, what's the MPG, what's the top speed, all of that stuff. And as you become an adult and you slowly start to mature, you realise convenience it takes priority over everything, right? The steering lock on this car is wicked, because where I live, sometimes I spin around to park the other way, and in the Tesla and other cars I've had, it's like you've got a 3-point turn it, right? This car's steering is so light and the turning circle is so good. Look, I'm gonna have to show you, right? So you can literally do it with one finger, nice and easy. As the car the car come in. Look how easily that turns around. I can literally go round and round in circles here, look. And again. Look at it. Just keeps going round and round and round. It's mint. It's actually mint. It's funny because I'm just doing that and someone walked past and said, "Oh, nice car, what is it?" I said, "Capri." And he went, "Capri meant to be small." I was just like, well, yeah, but he said, "No, it's nice." So the looks are controversial. It does look nice. I feel a bit sick, to be honest, but again, look, just turning around at the end of this estate, maybe going a little bit fast there, but look, it does it. It literally spins. Like, I couldn't do that in a Tesla, no way. Number 3, I spoke about in the previous video, is the standard equipment you get in the car. Everything that you need, you get. Heated seats, front and rear sensors, rear parking camera, nice entertainment system, Apple CarPlay, keyless entry, obviously it's keyless start, cruise control, adaptive, and lane departure warning, all as standard. You get that all as standard. So, do you really need more in a car? You also get traffic sign recognition, standard. All of those things, typically in other German rivals, are a lot more expensive, or you have to add on. Do you know what I mean? Also, it's comparison. This is another thing. I'm not going to put it in the 5 things I like, but another thing to talk about, its competitor, the ID.5, exact same car, starts at a couple of £1,000 more. Why are you going to go and buy that? Do you know what I mean? Same car, couple grand cheaper, makes sense. So that's number 3. Number 4, the sound system. Now, as standard, it is decent enough. If you do upgrade to the Bang & Olufsen, crystal clear, it's loud, it doesn't fizzle out if it's too loud. The sound system is good. And the last thing, I think it falls in with practicality, is the overall size of the car. Now, some people will be like, "Oh, it's massive." Yeah, it can be an inconvenience, but when you've got a family, it's so easy to just pile everything in the car. I mentioned in one of the videos, I've got a side business, which normally you need a massive van for, and I have used vans for. I managed to fit everything in here. Yeah, it was a push, but it just feels so big, so spacious. It's a nice place to be. So those are the 5 things that I like. Now, on to the 5 things having this car for a week that have got on my nerves. Number 1, the windows. Rather than having, as you normally would, window switches at the top, window switches at the bottom, so 4, you've only got 2. And there's a touch sensitive button which you have to press bang on. So if you're driving, I'm just doing it now, if you're driving, how long has that taken me to do? And then it comes off over a set time, well, it's stayed on there. So you've only got 2 switches, and you have to press a rear button, which isn't a physical button, which is the next talking point. Have to press a touch button to select the rear to put the windows down. Yeah, it makes it look a little bit cleaner here, but oh God, when you're using it and driving, it's just gets on your nerves. It really gets on your nerves. That I'm not a fan of. No way. Not at all. Number 2, following suit with that is the touch buttons. Everything in this car is touch button sensitive. On the steering wheel, for like the volume, like if you want to do it quick, basically what you find is it has like a little vibration back. But when you press it too quickly, it just doesn't allow you to press. And it's not like you just tap it, you have to touch it, so it sort of replicates what a button would feel like. But you can't do things quickly. It's the same with down here with the volume. It's all, I just would rather physical buttons or proper touchscreen ones. I don't like the feedback it gives you back. So look, the volume, right? I want to show you now. I want to start pressing it really quick so you can hear that noise. If I start pressing it quickly, it stops, because you have to do it slowly and gradually. And it's just, I don't like all the touch buttons. I don't like that. I'd just rather a touch screen, actual physical buttons, or buttons that don't replicate a feed, like sort of force back, if you know what I mean. So that's the second thing I'm not a massive fan of. Number 3 is the speed warning. So bear in mind, you get traffic sign recognition with these cars as standard, right? So it tells you the speed limit. Now, if you go set amount over the speed limit, or if you're approaching someone that's going to a new speed limit, sometimes it recognises the speeds of the roads a little bit too late before you're on it. So as you're starting to build up, it starts making this noise that you're going over the speed limit, and I have no idea how to turn it off. The entertainment systems is okay, but it's a bit laggy. It's hard to find menus, it's hard to navigate in comparison to other things I've used. I don't know how to turn it off. You try doing it whilst driving, it becomes a little bit confusing. So if you are going to get this car, take a good half an hour to properly play around with the entertainment system. The fourth thing, which doing these sort of videos has massively inconvenienced me, is the charging situation. Not charging the car, but charging your things inside the car. So let me talk about this. Charging your iPhone. It has wireless charging, right? When you put your wireless phone in, with my iPhone, but where the camera sits, it doesn't charge it properly. So you have to put it screen down, which does annoy me. Sometimes this wireless charging thing is a bit inconvenient. But whilst we're on the charging side of things, I can't find any USB ports, any USB-C points, anything to charge all my camera gear. So if I'm out filming for a few hours, I'll have to either bring a power bank, or I need to go home and charge it up. There is not. I've looked here, I've looked there. Someone's going to tell me that there is one, but I shouldn't have to look as hard as I've looked to not have a single charging point. That's number 4. The charging points, charging your phone, and also just charging stuff that you have, an old iPhone or an iPhone that doesn't have wireless charging, or your camera gear or laptop or anything like that, you can't charge it. Number 5 is the brake feel. It feels very spongy, the brakes. Like when you go to pull up, I feel like you push harder than you need to, because the car just keeps like rolling. It's almost like you're going to crash into like a post or another car, or when you're trying to park, it's you all of a sudden find that you've had to push the brake quite hard. So 5 little things, but living with it day in, day out for the last 7 days, using it as I would, those have been the things that have annoyed me. And the window thing is one of the biggest annoyances, I'm not going to lie. So is the charging dilemma and scenario. But all in all, it's not a bad car. Ford, in particular Ford Crew, have given me some mad deals on all the EV cars that I'm going to be talking about. Now, in particular, the Capri that we're in at the moment, you can get into one of these with £1,000 deposit for a decent spec, not bottom of the range, decent spec, everything you'd want on the car, £1,000 deposit for just over £400 a month. That is for a 45+ grand car for 400, and it's not bang on 400, it's not 499, it's low 400s, and that is just bonkers. So if you are seeing this video and you are in the northwest area, get in contact with Ford Crew and say you've seen this video and go and get yourself an absolute right deal and steal on one of these cars. If you can live with those and you're looking for a car that offers what this offers, or in the market for a similar car, you've really got to consider one of these. And if anything, if you're financing it, you'll be an amazing deal. Go and get it.